Alright, gonna go over some more nuanced, less obvious stuff for doing this pull because people fuck this up a lot because they can see the guide that Frosted Almas makes, if you see the Arlius makes, whatever, and they see how it goes. It does perfectly, run here, pull these guys, whatever, whatever. There's a lot more to it, and there's little things that you can fuck up, and there's little things you can do to make it way, way easier. So, when you get into a fresh ID, the most important thing is that you go and start the raid as soon as possible. When you start the raid, the first person to zone in, the patrols start walking. And if it takes too long for you to start, the patrols will get in a bad place and you will not be able to do the pull efficiently. So, as soon as you get in here, get your money if you're boosting, and get going as soon as possible. It's not like Mara, where you can just hang out and wait as long as you want. 3 gems crafted beforehand, just in case shit goes weird. Sheena, or Swiftness is Sansa, obviously. Lots of feathers, and lips. Lips being the limiting factor, but sometimes, if you run out of feathers and you don't have Nogs, you can do the pull, but it just gets even harder. So, no patrols over here this time. They're all the way over there, thank God. Jump. Jump. Here, recast your barriers, because you want to have them when you get down there in the water for the fish, assuming combat drops in a timely manner, which it should. There it goes. Get over here, bang, bang. You want to run and jump with your mount to get as far through the water as you can. Run and jump. Go down, 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 target the far one. CS. You want to Nova them down here. Make sure the crocs are not walking into the water randomly and blink through. I put up a new mana shield here so I don't get dazed. I don't put up ice barrier because I'm going to cast it to start the pull soon. And health doesn't matter, you can just bandage. Run up, run up, run up. Where's the berserker? Okay. That's not so bad. If I started this 10 seconds earlier, he'd be back there and you'd be really good on time. You have, honestly, a lot of time still here. It's only when he gets, like, over there is when you, like, really have to go. Here, you're good to keep waiting. You don't need full health, but there's no reason not to bandage. Get down here to maximize time with your barriers. Cast, as soon as you cast barrier, you have to mount. Mount immediately. Do the U-turn, don't jump. Do the C pattern. Get them in the aggro, because if you just run in and flip your character, sometimes they won't aggro, because mobs have a 2-second pulsing aggro detection, and you can just miss it for some reason. Don't pull those, they have too much health. Even if they're both melee, they have way more health, it's not worth it. Wait here for the crocs to catch up just a little bit. Run here, same idea here. Doesn't matter if the tigers hit you, bang, bang, bang. 2 flowers, it's worth coming back to pick those. Jump and slow fall. Trinket options are kind of limited. There aren't many good trinkets, honestly, for this. Carrot is good for that mounted portion, but it's not needed. And Spell Power Trinket is cool, but it's not super effective. Wait, wait, blink CS. You want to make sure that you're on land when he starts chasing you. Refresh barrier. There's that far croc. Wait for him to get here, then Nova. If you miss him, you're in trouble. Here, you can slip and fall down for some reason. Little terrain here, like if you go here, sometimes you can just fall in like that and it sucks. So, if you get in this situation, you're fine. Ignore that guy. Ignore him. Let him hit you once. Run up the seam. I don't know why people blink through this, honestly. Run up the seam. This guy's okay. If he wasn't there, you'd be waiting for them to catch up more. It's important that you wait for these mobs to get kind of close. I don't really care about that guy. When they come over the hill like that is when you can start. Fresh barrier. Boom. I'm gonna jump off this thing in a second, like that. Here, same idea. I don't go immediately. You wait for them to catch you. Wait for them to get in the water, then go. Body pull here. It helps them ball up better. If you just go immediately, you're gonna have a big line. Same idea. Run straight here and whip the corner really hard. It helps them ball up more. They have a very funky, very sharp behavior, movement-wise. You can play chicken with how close you get to those mobs. Don't ever pull them. You can see they're all balled up really nicely. Hit the water, blink. There's 2 fish down there. You can pull them manually if you want, just to make sure they all get in the Nova, but you don't have to do that, really. jump up the seam, jump to the right a little bit, jump. With the Zanza swiftness, these mobs will never catch you. If you run in a straight line, you could run forever. They will never catch you. You actually outrun them. That's why you have to wait. You can leash the tigers. I've never leashed the crocs, but you can leash the tigers for some reason. Get in here. Like, sometimes, like I said, the pulsing aggro, you won't catch these guys. Most of the time you will. Just be ready to CS them. Run up here. It's very important that you run through and jump through. Also, if you wait to start this pull, if you get to here, you can still lose if the serpent guys are in the wrong place. I'll show that in a second. Nova, make sure you get them all. Snap, barrier, CS or wand those guys. Here, run back towards the first pack. Lip now. You don't want to run towards that final pack that you just pulled because you need to get the value out of your lip. Because if lip expires and they're not all on you and you don't hit them with Nova, you're dead. So these guys, the Soul Flare pack, if you wait too long, they'll be at this corner, and if you don't pay attention, you can just aggro them right here and die. If a croc resists on that Nova back there, no problem. You would just flip your character and cone. So he's like chasing you, you go boop, and you just keep going. Now I have to blink. Like I said before, very important. If your mana is below 90, you can start a gem. You can do it earlier if you want. You get right in here, walk, turn your camera, rank 1 blizzard at the top. Now, most people get here and fuck it up in the beginning because they don't have good, wait for them to walk, there you go. They don't have good blizzard coverage. And in trying to do the jump, they let their blizzard slip. You want to have as much blizzard coverage as possible, meaning every second you don't have a blizzard down, they're getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Obviously. Boom. That's why I turn my camera so much. I keep my camera turned towards the bridge whenever I'm literally not doing the jump. Now that they're all bunched up, everything's nice, bang. Now you can start full rank blizzard once they're nice and balled up. That's about as close as I'll let them get. I want to keep them between the cusp of the bridge and about halfway between where I am now. If they get any closer, it's all fucky. You don't want to blizzard them on the stone part. You don't want to blizzard them when they're like close enough to hit you. You die, obviously. You definitely don't want to blizzard them when they're over on the grass. Right here. That's why you cancel blizzard early. See how nicely? Just nice and tight. Let's say you get here and you have no mana and you need to evo. Jump up, make them go around. Pop a blizzard, let the blizzard refresh on them all. Now you evo, because they have to go. First of all, the snare has to drop. And they have to go all the way around, wait for them to get like there. Pop down. Blizzard again. They're going to get a little close, but now you have full mana. Actually, no, they're not. Now you have full mana. Pop up. Like that. Now, what do you do if you miss the jump and they're coming to you and you have nothing to do? So let's say I get here and I just can't get the jump. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. And I fell. Fine. Blink immediately. Run up the seam. Barrier. Run again. Now. They're going to come over that hill. And like I said, you want to make a wide turn. This is why you bring nades. Right there. Nades them all. Nova. Jump back. Now it's just like the beginning again. A Nova can break early here, just because of heartbeat, and it can suck, but usually it works out fine. Put Blizzard back. That was a little bit early. You don't want to Blizzard until you can see them coming over the horizon, because if it cancels early, you're in bad shape. But, because that guy got through. Now you have a health disparity. Boom. They're in a huge and for in a huge line like this, you want to lead the Blizzard a little bit. So instead of putting it right at the nose of the leader, you lead it a little bit so the guy in the back, his snare falls off, watch, falls off, and he gets back in the pack. This guy's snare should fall off before, yeah. And that's all there is to it. It's Blizzard coverage, making sure Blizzard is down as much as possible, turning your camera and not missing the jump. That's really all there is.